Hello, buddy. Welcome back on the Stretch Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. We're going to try a steel tech here on Lothern. Doesn't matter where. 61%. It doesn't matter where. Okay.
The doom comes. Blast walls.
Okay, nice. Got it. So that's a debuff on... Is that a debuff on Lothern? Or is that a buff on him? It's a buff on him. Okay, so 23%. Alright, and then... I guess if we want him to eventually be useful, we can go for this. We could also go for just standardized drill. And triangulation. But we went ahead and got this stuff early just because he's going to be our scout. But if we do confederate with... you know, one of these other guys, then... Alright, so we'll just go with the caches. Then we might use him as our primary. Okay, now they don't have any detection there, so... Should be fine.
Protector of the oak.
Wow, really? You have the audacity to step out in front of me. It's got to be a trap, right?
Enemies to trap.
Right, one more turn and we'll be ready for that one.
Warp lightning.
Okay, I'll bite. Wait, I thought he declared war on us. Who declared war on us? The other ones? Argwalon did. I mean, they're gonna come at me at some point. Are they really weak right now? Are they fighting Clan Ongrind, right? They're not that weak, but they are fighting Clan Ongrind. I mean, they're gonna fight me at some point. I wonder if I subjugate them. Like, if I can keep the Undercity in their towns. But you can't subjugate them unless it's their last town. I mean, this place is red, so it would not be great for me to try to occupy this. But it could be done. I do need it as a victor. Aren't two of those towns victory conditions? Actually, Oak of Ages is. It just requires... I do have to destroy them. And it requires a lot of Skaven corruption. Pretty much all over the forest. Where's Blood River? Oh, over there. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's just hit them up. Who are they at war with? Anyone gonna pay me for that?
The hunter.
Doubt it. Golden Order, maybe?
Yes? Interesting. The Bright Order are seeking targets for their initiates to practice on. And here you are. Empire's blessing.
That's pretty funny. I haven't heard that before. We'll see. I'm coming for you next. Valsar, don't worry about that.
Ikkit claw. Kill, slay, maim.
Oh, come on. Don't let him run. Oh, they do have another backup army right there.
Move, move.
Futile.
Not that strong.
Storm demon.
He dashed. If we kill Orion, we do get a bonus, and that's a really easy auto-resolve.
This of me.
Not possible.
Science, sorcery, death.
Oh, I might be able to hit this town, actually. He was just blocking my way. Really? I mean, what? What are they smoking? How do they even think this is remotely close? These better have like 100% missile resist. They're gonna get lit up. Okay.
This arms race.
Alright, let's do it. I mean, maybe, I don't know. They do have fast-moving cavalry, and that is going to be a problem, potentially. We can snipe that out, though. I don't think they have... I mean, they do have 25 ward save, I believe, which is basically missile resist.
Claw catapult. Ready, ready. Our tail is yours. Play claw catapult.
I haven't seen these yet. What are... Those look pretty cool. We're going to try them out now. I suspect the mortars are not going to be that great against them either. It's kind of like, it might be going a little too far with anti-infantry, but back these up just a little bit more. We could put the mortars, well, we don't want to be too far in the woods here.
Council's command.
As thin as we can get it. We put them right there, the mortars right here.
Warblock loaded.
Put him right in the middle of all that.
Infernal weapons.
Oops, I don't have to use... I hope I don't have to use these guys, crew. I should just put storm vermin there. Just have 4 storm vermin with halberds, just to defend against cavalry, and then just one of like my little cute units that are not gonna be that great against what they have. So this will be great on a siege, not so great like open field against that type of stuff, probably.
Guide us, Horned One. Guide us, Horned One. Warblock Jezzaels.
Are they gonna be able to? I think they can shoot around that stuff.
Glorious warfare. Ikkit claw.
This guy does have. What's the range on that? 200. Okay, so we can grab the birds.
Ikkit claw. Kill time. Play claw catapult.
Oh, those must be the mortars coming in.
Ready, ready. Get the stad.
Something's invisible. I think their way watchers are invisible. Okay, there they are.
Quick mode.
That is pretty cool. It just looks like it's just freaking raining hell. So yeah, they don't look super accurate at all. So yeah, we probably do need one bombardier just to sweep the rafters after we soften them up a little bit on a siege. Okay. Now they do have a really high arcing shot though, so they will be useful for, because a lot of times the enemy will stack all of their stuff directly behind the wall near where the gate is, and I can use magic to kind of weaken that, like I've been doing, but the mortars might have enough arc to rain down on those, versus the catapults can't really get to them. And as you, like, the catapults are pretty good at knocking stuff off the rafters, but they're not like, you know, necessarily the absolute best. So I think the cool thing is all these weapons teams have like slightly different stuff that they're good at. I mean, they're like ultra all in on these weapons teams on Skaven. Like, there's so much diversity for such a similar type of role, and actually they're like all useful. There are some factions that are all in on like melee, or some factions that are all in on, you know, other stuff, but just like Chaos, for example. You know, a lot of their melee, a lot of their infantry are like the same thing. You know, you've got the Marauders, and you've got the, like, the Chaos Warriors, and you've got Chosen, then you have all of their little, themed Chaos units and SFO.
Spoils pay for destruction.
You know, and they all have slightly different stuff, but they serve kind of the same function. Zap. Okay.
My brain is never outsmarted. See?
Force battles. Okay. Superior attacker. How much movement will we have for Zazel? Okay, we can just loot and occupy that if we want to. Okay, so we could go ahead and kill them. Because they are going to run away. They could also potentially backdoor us. Now, the Dwarfs are probably even more annoying at backdooring. Do they have a couple units there?
My technocracy.
Okay. Capacity for engineers. Concentrated fire. So we've got engineering skill, warp fire. Dried shrooms. I do want the campaign movement range soon enough, but I think just warp smart. I mean, that's pretty much everything. There's 12% more damage. Mine all mine might be okay too, but yeah, let's just go with warp smart. Because that does include Plate Claw, yeah. Warping them up.
Skaven right.
Okay. Warp Gale, Death Frenzy, or could grab them for longer. Let's go with that, I suppose. Okay. Now, do we go for this? The unit that can't run right now, and we can just wipe them out? We could go for that, and then we could just like jump this wall and try to burn King's Glade before they get an army. Or occupy it. But once, I mean, you know, it is gonna suck that how stronger are they? How many more armies they have running around? They have like at least a couple at 20 stacks running somewhere. Because these guys aren't at war with me yet. I do need to eventually deal with King's Glade. It is going to suck that, you know, once again, we have gotten some value out of this. It's going to suck to, like, occupy it. But I do need to do that in order to win. I think if I just put one public order building there, would that be enough to hold? I don't care about anything else. I just want to be able to hold it. So I'll get -3, but I should get +10 from Untainted, I believe. So they can at least hold territories that are Untainted even if they don't get a ton of benefit out of it. Or do we just take this moment to just knock him off, and then that will allow us, because that's going to be his main army probably, and that's going to kill 2 of these ghosts too, which are pretty annoying. Actually, the Skaven aren't going to have a problem with it. They have enough magic damage. But Karak Izor is going to be a pain to siege. This place will be a pain too. I'm going to go ahead and grab this just to take the property, I think. I mean, it could be a mistake, but... Oh, who are they at war with?
To battle.
See if Crooked Moon will pay us for that.
Gobbler's angry. This is my place. Good plan.
Might as well always get a little pocket change.
More warpstone. Now, now.
I'm just gonna get them while they're pinned.
Die, die.
I am gonna get to replenish. I don't know. They might. I think I'm gonna fight them because I'm gonna absolutely slaughter this, and I don't want like them to just like kill random plague claw catapults or something. So
Kill.
let's lace them up. I mean, this is almost a perfect army. Like, what else? If I had, like maybe 2 Hell Pit Abominations and 2, like, Halberds. That might be nearly perfect. I mean, you could sub out some stuff. Like, you know, the Warp Fire's cute. I think the Drill is kind of necessary on sieges. It just makes it so much easier because you don't have to use all your ammo on your catapults to knock down the walls. You might get a better sense of how good these globes are here. But yeah, just some combination of Hell Pit and Storm Vermin with Halberds is probably getting pretty close to best scenario.
Poisoned wind mortar.
These dwarfs almost certainly are not going to touch us.
Rattling a gun. Warp grinder.
I mean, I guess we'll just put these here for fun, but I don't think we're gonna need them. Alright, I kind of put this guy here, sort of the just in case army.
Doomflayer. Ikkit claw.
I mean, like, late game Bretonnians might be able to stand up to this if they just have a ton of Pegasus Knights and stuff. Like, my Doomstack army for Bretonnia would roll this over, probably. But, like, at this point in the game, it's going to be really difficult for someone to deal with this.
Doomflayer. What orders? Zap cast.
Oh, crap.
Clan advance.
Wrong one.
Scamper.
Well, I don't think we'll need it, but...
Warlock Jezzails.
The Jezzails even have Shield Breaker, which means that you basically do 24% more damage to anything with a shield.
Run, chase. Warp lightning. Quick bow. Feel the wind. Poisoned wind mortar. Strike, strike. Inricato crack! Rattling your gun! March, scurry, yes! Attack! Charge! Scurry, race! Blade claw, Padawan! Die, die, die! Good orders! Keep fight! What orders? Yes, yes! Skizzer and leap! Quick, quick! For the famine tide! 4, 5, go! Sky things! Faster, scurry! Die, die, die! This is death! Ready, ready! We kill, yes! Move tail! Casting death, hey! We serve! Bombardiers! Attack, attack! Move, yes! Ready, ready! Shriek, shriek! Poisoned with water! Kill those!
Get out, boys! Get out, boys!
Glenrod spears! We will die! Move, move! Our tile's yours! Scryer's wrath! Ikkit claw! Poisoned with water! Our tail is yours! Tail's warm! Spell must go! Good, good! Poison with water! Sweet, yes! Oh, Brad! Clan rats! Now move!
Okay, well, that, I mean, that was one of the better fights that I've seen that someone's put up here.
Poison with water! Yes, yes!
Okay, they're shattered.
Doomflayer! Faster! Scurry! Rick-a-rock! Spell casting! They run!
What else is left? What? Is there one that has stalk or something? I mean, they're all shattered. Oh, this dude.
Scamper forward! Hasten, hurry! All die! Swift make deadly! Scuttle! Create! Cut! Come on! Warp grinder! Yes, yes, sire! Clan rat spears!
Oh, you can't move while they're activating that. Okay, fair enough. They took a little heat off of that. Those hammers actually got into contact with my weapons teams. That's not good. Hammers are one of the better infantry units in the game once they get into combat and start fighting. They do a lot of armor piercing, AoE damage. They have a lot of armor. They have a lot of I think they have a lot of missile resist. So they can be pretty dangerous. I mean, they killed 53. Or actually, the Ghost killed 53 of just like little Skaven slave units. Yeah, the poison wind mortars are okay. We'll have to try them on a siege. One of them definitely got blasted. Okay, we don't have enough to sack and occupy, so we're just going to have to occupy.
Mass murder now, questions later.
we're taking some heat on this food. We get one extra siege tower, not that we ever need that, but... Subterranean battles. Oh, intercept battles. Okay. That's interesting. So I have to intercept them to get it. Okay. I guess just Untainted. Alright.
Chief Warlock, Ikkit.
I get some pretty good replenishment here. One more turn, and remember that we want to wait on this before we hire more stuff. Wait until he gets to tier 5.
No prey, no pay.
Okay, we already used him. Bill Bally. I guess we might as well just go ahead and put that on there. I mean, this is 200 more gold for a turn. Yeah, I'll save 25%, but I'm going to have to wait 7 turns on it, so that's 2,800 gold. I guess we might as well just go ahead and spend the money on some of these things that we've been kind of saving up for. To borrow... Do we need that? I think we super need it. We wanted the other one for the... Yeah, let's just go ahead and... I do want the public order, but I think we'd be pretty stupid not to get walls, because there's a lot of hostility over there. And I don't want to put an army there. Okay, so I guess we are upgrading this a little bit. Can we get... What does this give? Covert nests. Sniper nest and warp bomb. Warp bomb's pretty good defensive tool. It's not an absolutely necessary building, but... Sadie?
More water.
Okay, and dude already... Yeah, that's what we opened with. 84, alright. Yeah, the splash radius on the mortars is not nearly as big as the catapults. Skaven corruption, supply theft. On Carrick Izor, no, I don't care. So we can, you know, goof around with that if we want to. Okay, do we want to just grab this stuff on the way up here, or do we just kill these guys? I mean, we're going to be making a lot of enemies on the way up, but... I mean, we kind of might as well, right?
Bigger warp forges.
Warp Smart. Doomsday Scientist. It's supposed to be a huge stationary effect. What is it right now? It's minor damage. I think this Doomsday Scientist is supposed to be really good. Extra capacity for engineers is probably good. I think we'll go for Doomsday Scientist, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a lot stronger version of it. Okay, so we can just go ahead and try to knock this out. Is that even a... Okay, yeah, it is a port. That'll probably be a pretty big sack, too. We are getting down there on the food. It's not great. We need to move it up a little bit here. Start throwing down that food everywhere.
This is dark omen. Where am I, Skimmer?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pick them up.
Test subjects. The Empire.
And then this over here.
Warp scroll.
I think we can just... Oh, we had a deficit of movement speed because we climbed up. I think it puts you in a deficit for a couple of turns whenever you do that. Okay, so we need to try to come down here and find Skrull next. Okay, so where can we land? Just start looking for him. Down here, maybe? Really? That's faster than just going through there? I guess. Yeah. Just over here, straight line down. Okay, yeah, we need to get the food situation under control.
Plan needs new, better rulers.
I mean, we could just start eating food everywhere. I mean, right here we're pretty positive on the public order, so we could just start eating food. It's going to cost quite a bit of gold, though, to do that. Not a ton, but some.
Where shadow of horned rat?
I mean, that would give us food. We're going to have a really juicy sack off of that. I guess let's go ahead and get it. Okay, so do. Stalia, Tabaro. Oh yeah, we do have this. Okay, and now we can do 5% tax rate. I don't want that. I don't want that. I guess we can just go with this public order. Try to get that decked out. Actually, growth doesn't matter anymore. And then we'll grab this. And then once this is done, then we'll get the upgraded stuff. What does that do? 5% campaign movement range, 2 extra rank for lords, -1 loyalty, -2% upkeep for clan rats, 2% for all units. That does let us hire Black 13, but that's going to be a while before we can get those. The Lord recruit rank and the campaign movement range is pretty considerable. Okay. I mean, we could go ahead and grab this. 13, so it's 13, 13. But we don't really need it. And you have loyalty, hero success chance. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to wait till we have diplomacy with Skaven. Okay. Sadie, calm down. where's that? Dominating scheme. Your city in Carrick Izor. Okay. Well, we're gonna take that town, so that is an unfortunate placement. I mean, we could, if we buy this, this does just straight up pays for itself in like 3 turns. I guess we could just buy this. We can sell it for like 600, I think. So it'll pay for itself in like 3 turns. Okay, but I still need, doesn't change my calculus, still need to kill him. Yeah, we're kind of picking a lot of enemies here, and we're spreading ourselves a little thin, but we do have enough gold and regiments of renown where we can hire a lord and then just hire a bunch of stuff if we need to really quickly. Plus, this stuff is cheap. I mean, Skaven buildings are so cheap. It's really not the end of the world if they, like, retake Paravon. It's like, who cares?
What would you have of me?
It's been worth it holding it. Not a big deal. Okay, we're looking at, who are their enemies? Greenskins, probably, right?
Who calls?
Yes. Bloody hands are almost dead.
If I don't like your words, I'll blast yous with me spells. On it.
Warp lightning! Soon. All things die!
Mortars are a problem. How much? We need to get back to green, though. It's going to be hard to deal with the mortar. We're going to have to get, like, at least 1. We should get some food off of this. Yeah, I think 2 minutes from below. We won't be too greedy. Okay, let's
Set
do it.
suit to war fight mode!
Is that right? Sadie, are we doing it? She says, I guess, bro. Look, you going to feed me or what? I guess, bruh. Back in 1 sec while it's loading up. My mother-in-law spoiled her by giving her this wet food a few years ago. Now she won't eat anything else. I think she would literally rather starve to death than eat dry food now. Like, I've tried, like, not feeding her for a couple of days, just in the hopes that, like, not feeding her the wet food and just giving her, putting dry food in her bowl. She's not having it. She's like, look, man, I'm old. This is one of the only things I have left in life is this wet food. And I'm not backing down. That's how I interpret Sadie, what she would say. Okay, so... Okay, and then the mortars, I guess we just... Fire. I don't know, I'm trying to get away from the trees so the trees don't block my shots, but... Okay, those have to be a little bit closer to fire. By a little bit, I mean significantly closer. Okay.
Clanrat spears!
Fodder units over here. Specialty units. Just hang out back here.
Rattling gun! Warp grinder! What? Warp lock yourselves! Now! Ready now! Ikkit claw! Warlock engineer! Warp blades charged! Yes, David! Yes!
gosh, this guy's getting blasted.
Walk up yourselves! Infernal
If
weapon!
they want to fire at him, that's fine.
Hold rat will! Poison with water! What? Walk up yourselves! Guide us, hold one! Greenery cattle crack! Ready, ready! March scurry gas! Scryers raw! Walk up yourselves! Lightning! Go, run, go! Turn them to run! Glorious warp fire! Warp grinder! Warp scuddy, yes! Council's command!
As long as we outnumber them, ho-ho! The gods have abandoned us!
I don't know what is shaking the screen so much, but
Bombardiers! Oh no! Herbert's snake! Poison with water! Remove yes! Not scurry, yes! Poison with water! As in moving going. It is so. Poison with water! Skitterly! Lock yourself! Casting death fade! Zombie! Now! Breaking out! Hasten, hurry! Onwards!
oh, they're shooting their own mortars over here at me. Okay, I didn't even see that. Yeah, we gotta
Squeak, squeak!
gotta move on that.
Scuddy! Wield the winds! What?
Can we throw over there?
Quick! Hasten, hurry! Greenery cattle crack! Now, ready, now! Warp grinder! Die!
Boys, what?
Bombardiers!
Come, lads! Slay
Warp
us!
grinder!
Make it proud of the province!
Yes!
Alright. Okay, we just randomly knock the gate open. I guess we'll just knock out the walls here.
Poison with mortar. Fresh crack. Strike. Smite. War block his hands.
Yeah, they just sustained too many casualties. I think they're just about done here. Yeah, those mortars. Debuff is pretty legit. Yeah, so the Poison Wind Mortars might be a little bit better. They're probably better than the Deathglow Bombardiers. I just have one of those on there, like I said, just because I wasn't sure how accurate the mortars would be. God, the drill team, though, actually does quite a bit of damage also. That AoE drill damage, when they just have melee up on the rafters, is pretty huge. Maybe I should be going for a second drill team instead of... that might be a better idea, a second drill team instead of the Bombardier. They do have a lot more armor, and they, you know, drill the walls.
Distract sequence countdown. Optics enhanced. Knows who it. Chief Warlock, Ikkit Claw. Storm Demon.
All right.
Stench of others, too strong.
So yeah, these guys ran all the way home. Upgrade that. Yeah, we don't need the growth. Let's get rid of that and throw some food down or some unclean or something. Maybe should have gone for the food. I mean, I don't know. I was capped on food for a while there. So it's hard to say that like I should have gone for the food, but maybe I should have gone for the food. Okay, and I can throw food down on Tabaro. Lucchini. Let's get that food going. Praliano, sure. I don't know what we're going to do with those 2 extra stacks, but we can at least upgrade our port. I don't think we have anything that gives like extra port money, but... Order Princes. Okay, so these places are almost done. Now that's going to be 60 Discover. Okay, so they do have 35. Out of 8. Hold on. Oh no, that's from my own building, not their building. Okay, they don't have the Discovery building yet, do they? No. It's really a pain in the butt to get that building. Okay, it should be easier to combat Skaven corruption, but for some reason it's not. Like, not, you know, you kill it every time instantly, but...
Ready the lever! What petty offerings do you bring the great Noctilus? No need to beg.
Okay. Alright. That's pretty much it for everybody. Working enormous caches. Who has this property? I mean, kind of heading down a rabbit hole here.
I'm special.
Because the Border Princes do have a property over there. So I kind of need to kill that. And if I kill that, though, then I want the whole province.
Now, what do you want from me?
Really, none of y'all are going to fight Lothar?
Ikkit, most traveled rat of Scrag.
Dang, I was really hoping the Border Princes. Can someone just kill them over there so I don't have to go over there? How strong is Top Knots? I mean, I could just kill Top Knots. Where is this? Correct Duff Bar. I mean, I don't care. Unless it like cracks all the walls or something. I don't want it to. I mean that's just annoying for them. It's not going to do anything for me. Okay. So 4 more turns on this.
For the wisdom of Valea.
I'll ignore that.
Okay, so it's only going to be one. We can wait one more turn maybe, and then we can go ahead and activate it. And then this will be done, and I can start it because it lasts for 5 turns. This will be done, then I can start it. Both of these for like 1 billion gold, and then we can kind of just do the laboratory at our leisure. Hell Pits are, I mean, that's a good frontline unit. Good at dueling big enemy units. I mean, that's kind of our weakness right now. He can sit there and tank some hammers for a little while all my snipers knock him out. That's kind of what we need. Then we might need some Skaven with halberds. These are good. You don't need a lot of them, though. I'd rather just, I mean, like I said, a good spread would be like maybe 2 abominations and 2 of these, just to kind of protect. These take up a bit more surface area. They could, in theory, just run around the abomination. They probably won't, but they could. These have like more armor and all that good stuff. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get that food going. Okay, so they're just abandoning this. It does have some bad public order. If I take that whole province, I'm gonna have to go to war with Henry, which I mean could happen, but I mean I guess I could just like burn it or something. But
My technocracy.
if I just beat them into the ground, they might just let me go.
No.
Oh my god, look at that movement range. Holy. That's what I'm talking about, Skaven. There was one other faction that moved about that far. I think it was the Bretonians that I said were really strong in an earlier episode. Can move about that far because they get this like crusade stance where they get to run like really far.
Not likely.
Stop that!
Okay, I don't think no one's backdooring me, right? No. Okay. Wait. Did I do all these already? Yeah. Okay, good. Just making sure. Oh yeah, we have the. Do we have the lab yet? In 3 turns, we'll have the lab. How long until our next 6 turns? Okay, so we got to think about where we want to put that lab. We could just put it. There's another one of these like over here. It'd be perfect, but I don't know. We need to occupy some of that stuff. I guess we could just put it over here in the Badlands somewhere.
Engineer of Scryer! I refuse. Where are my schematics?
Yes, run up here and reinforce. Do not backdoor me.
No!
Come fight me straight up.
Tinker! Tinker! Warp lightning!
Alright, let's just see how much damage this does with an auto-resolve.
Setsu!
Okay, not bad, not bad. I'll take that. Jeez, it's because we're gaining so much property, like the percentage is not changing. So we're getting like some food income, but the percentage is going up because we're just rapidly expanding.
Mass murder now, questions later. Tinkerer needs trinkets. Skaven Bright's greatest, best inventor. This rat is no.
Okay, now we can try out Crack's Call and just see how OP this is. What's the... I can't tell the radius on it or anything. Or do I want to go for this? This is direct damage, AoE, so it can't miss. It says causes damage, but not like really strong damage. This is like... It says major damage. Okay, we'll try it out. I'm skeptical. The thing about him, though, is like he needs to... I should have looked at the range on it. What's the range on that? Because he needs to be standing next to the artillery most of the time. So he gives the extra powder. It's like 25% extra damage, which is huge. The army gets that no matter what. He has this buff, which is timed. Triangulation is whole army, and that. Okay, so basically they only lose powder if I move, but that's still 25% and explosion range and range. 150. I mean, I guess... I mean, whatever. We'll get it. There's nothing else to get that's really worth, I suppose, here, so... Got that. Got the marble.
Must
Okay.
spread our own corruption.
Get the PO under control. Okay, waiting a couple of turns on that.
Clan rats are not content.
Okay, we could either go for this. That does give Untainted as well. Or we could get the food. The food's kind of becoming a big deal. Are we trading any? We're just not getting anything off of trade, hardly. Oh, we already do have marble over there, so maybe marble's not even worth getting.
Time to eat leaders.
I don't know of anyone else evil that we could trade with other than other Skaven, maybe. It's Untainted plus income, so it's basically public order plus income for cheap, so it's probably fine. Yeah, we still have it for 600, so we'll just let that slide for, like, one more turn, I guess.
No, I will not shame my clan.
Okay, that should be a hell of a fight. Oh, we're already at an hour? Dang it.
Test subjects.
We did have a couple of good sieges there. Just want to keep going. We gotta wait one more turn, then we'll activate Dominating Scheme. Okay. Pretty massive expansion, pretty like super fast here. I need another army though. I have 5,000 for another army, but it's like we're not being contested, so you know, like no one's trying to backdoor us yet, so I'm just chilling. If we can hold out until we either get one of the other legendary lords or we get like a huge lord recruit rank bonus, that would be ideal. Duff Bar is really getting whacked. What the hell is Carrot Duff Bar? If it's, like I said, if it's something that lowers the effectiveness of their army or something like that, maybe I'd go for that.
I will not obey. Science, sorcery, death.
Okay, so the question is then, do we just knock them out
Absolutely
right here?
not.
Or do we go ahead and knock these guys out? I mean, if they want to retake this, it's fine. I guess we just go ahead and go for this. I mean, the Beastmen are kind of standing in our way. We can kill them too. Let's kill everybody. If they respawn, though, that could be annoying. These guys are going to int onto the Beastmen.
No time for this.
They're hiring. I can lightning strike him outside the town. Okay, so maybe I'll just go ahead and knock out Matorka while we're at it. How do the greenskins feel about us? Lukewarm. Whatever, we'll kill them too. Kill everybody. Top Knots is pretty weak. Okay, but anyways, we'll get back in there next time. I think we're probably just go for the Border Princes. I mean, we are getting some money off of this, so we'll just let the Beastmen kill them. Now, it is annoying that they are basically in our way there, but I don't want to go to war with the Beastmen just yet. We could also pop over and kill the Elves. Hey, oh, that's Carrick Duff Bar. Yeah, we could pop over and kill the Elves if we want to, but
Engineer of Scrya.
kind of don't want these guys to get back on their feet. Torka doesn't have walls yet. Okay. We'll start off next episode. I think we're just going to go for Matorka, knock that out. I don't know. We will be a little offsides, but these guys look kind of preoccupied right now. Elves, I don't know where their armies are. It says they have armies, but they're not like making a move on us or anything. But anyways, we'll get back in there next time. So thank you very much. As always, I appreciate it. Be sure to stay tuned for the next episodes, and I'll see you next time.